Hello, all you Frontline football watchers. We just want to say Happy Thanksgiving if you are in the U.S. today, because it's a pretty happy Thanksgiving for all of us here at Frontline Football. And I got a little song, because there's no such thing as a Thanksgiving song, but here's the first one of its kind. Just sing along with me if you know the words. It's Turkey Day. It's Turkey Day. Let's say hooray. Let's say hooray. It's Turkey Day. It's Turkey Day, and we have football games. Welcome to Frontline Football. My voice just cracked there. Welcome to Frontline Football, your one place for your news, rumors, updates, and highlights from all around the NFL, all season long, even in some of the off season, whenever there is news in the off season. So let's just get started.
All right, so first, we're going to do things a little different today. We are doing injury update first because we're doing power rankings at the end. Really good, isn't it?
Ooh.
Right, so for injury update today, we have Joe Burrow, Denzel Ward, Mark Ingram has COVID, Adam Thielen has COVID, and then Rex Burkhead. Did I get all of them? All right, what are you guys' thoughts on them? Jack, what do you think?
Hopes Joe Burrow gets well soon. That was a tough injury on the Bengals. And if you are the Bengals, do me a favor. And please, I'm looking up his name right now. Draft Penny Sewell out of Oregon to protect Joe Burrow so that doesn't happen again, so we can come back and rebound. So Bengals, best of luck to Joe Burrow. Rex Burkhead, I think that's a big blow to the Patriots that no one would really expect since he has his moments where he's taking care of the Patriots offense, letting them move the ball. And Denzel Ward, I'm curious how long he's out. Not 100% sure, but it'll be interesting to see if the Cleveland Browns defense can still rally if Myles Garrett and Denzel Ward are out. What are your thoughts, Josh?
Okay, I think that those are all terrible injuries and COVID-related issues, because with J.K. Dobbins and Mark Ingram, those are really two big losses for the Ravens. And with postponement somewhat looming over the game, that's also pretty bad because that's supposed to be the best game of Thanksgiving. And with those players having COVID, that's not good either. And Thielen, that's your best weapon. I hope you recover soon from COVID to be able to catch passes from Kirk Cousins again. Zach, your thoughts?
Joe Burrow is a big loss. Thielen is a huge loss. I'm very scared about the Steelers-Ravens game. And yeah, they're all big losses, but those are, like, in my opinion, the biggest losses out of all those guys. I mean, all of them are huge losses, but I think those really matter there. Okay, so the next thing we will be doing is going to Jack.
All right, I'm going to be the official newsbreaker of who clinches and who's eliminated from the playoffs from now on, I think. So, a big round of applause to the Pittsburgh Steelers for being the first team to clinch the playoffs. Congratulations. Good luck in beating Mahomes in hopefully the AFC Championship game. That game sounds very fun. But congratulations on getting the first clinch. And of course, another warm welcoming. Congratulate my hometown New York Jets for missing the playoffs for the 11th straight year. I wish you the best of luck, including myself, because I have to watch this garbage every week, in your journey for Trevor, and I hope he comes and we give him all the weapons he wants and all the money he wants, and he finally breaks that 11-year playoff drought. And also, if the Browns and the Bucks make the playoffs this year, the Jets will officially take the crown as the longest playoff drought that's currently active.
Good job. Okay. Should we go to power rankings, or do you? I mean, there's no really thoughts on this
Does anyone
because
have any takes on Steelers and Jets making and missing the playoffs?
I mean, I feel like Steelers are going to go undefeated, but the Jets are going to go. Well, they're not going to win a game.
Yeah, they're winless.
Yeah. Josh, do you have anything?
I do not have anything. I just think same thing as you guys think.
Okay, well, Now we are gonna go to power rankings. Josh, say your top five.
Okay, so I decided to write these down. In first place, I have the only team that should be in first place. Please report. I have the Pittsburgh Steelers in first place. Why did I crown the New England Patriots? No, the Pittsburgh Steelers in first place. In second place, I have the Kansas City Chiefs. They're looking pretty good, but they also dropped a game to the Raiders. And then third, I have the New Orleans Saints. They're looking good. They're looking hot. They're looking fresh with Taysom Hill starting. So give them that number 3 slot. And with my number 4, this one was really, really hard, but I had to choose the Colts for outlasting the Vikings in their matchup this week. And finally, last but certainly not least, who could make it all the way up to number 2 if it keeps going, the Los Angeles Rams. That defense looked amazing. Aaron Donald was terrorizing Tom Brady. Jalen Ramsey was in the backfield being his normal self from 2017. So this team you need to worry about in the NFC.
Okay, Jack, how about you? What's your power rankings?
All right, I am going to open it up. With my number 5, I have a tie between the Colts and the Bills. Both Josh Allen, unfortunately, has looked like sort of in the MVP race. Sort of. The Colts got that big win over the Packers last Sunday, which was 2 days ago. And overall, their defense is underrated. I've been a big fan of the Colts lately. They've had the wins. I've been impressed. Number 4 is the Rams. They beat the Seahawks. And then the Bucs, 2 playoff teams, 2 weeks in a row. Their defense is heating up. And if we get the right Jared Goff, this team could be dangerous. And the top 3, they're pretty set in stone at this point. Number 3 is the Saints. They're 8-2. They look good no matter who's under center. Michael Thomas is back, and he had a pretty good game last week. Kamara's arguably the best overall weapon in the league at this point. Between he can run and catch the ball. And the Saints defense led by Demario Davis, their new breakout star on the edge. I think his name is T.J. Henderson and Cam Jordan. And Marshawn Lattimore. They have good pieces on defense, and overall, as they are every year, they're going to be a threat to win a Super Bowl. Let's just see how they fail to do it like they do normally. Number 2 is the Kansas City Chiefs. They dropped a game to the Raiders. Mahomes is running one of the best offenses in the league again with the Legion of Zoom. The defense is wishy-washy, but not, like, horrible. So that's why I'm giving the number 1 ranking to the Steelers, who have the best defense in the league. Chase Claypool, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Ben Roethlisberger on the offense, and they're running back by committee. And overall, they're a well-oiled machine, and they look like the best team in the league because they are undefeated going through. They are 10-0, looking for a chance to make history with the 2008 Patriots and the 1972 Dolphins to be undefeated, which is a very rare conversation for teams. What are your power rankings, Zach?
I'm gonna go 5-2-1. My number 5 is the LA Rams. It kills me to say it, but the Rams are on this list. I mean, the only reason why they're not higher is because of Jared Goff's play. Then at number 4, I have the Indianapolis Colts. They actually look really good. Another thing, Philip Rivers is better, in my opinion, than Jared Goff, so that's why they are higher on this list. The next one, this is going to shock a lot of people. The Kansas City Chiefs at number 3. I know the Chiefs. They took one loss to the Raiders, but they're not looking good against the Raiders every single time. Like the Raiders seem like they're kryptonite, in my opinion, and that's not that good. I mean, sure, my number 2 is the Saints, but yeah, I just don't see it with the Chiefs. I don't think that they're gonna make a Super Bowl like these 2 teams, in my opinion. And at my number 2, I have the Saints. Like I just said, I really like the Saints. Anybody that they put under center, they can do well with. And the reason why they're higher than the Chiefs is because they're doing it with Taysom Hill, which you don't see that too often with a backup quarterback coming in and doing amazing. Uh, you don't see that often with a team like this. Well, actually, you do see it a lot with this one, but other teams you can't perfect that. So that's really good. And then finally, this is kind of obvious. Whoever has the Chiefs at number one or the Saints or anybody at number one, then that's just not smart. It's the Steelers. The Steelers are literally the best team in football right now. They're undefeated still. I feel like they can actually go 16-0, and they could probably win the Super Bowl, in my opinion. So, yeah, I'm really excited for this team. And do you guys have anything else to say?
Well, I guess I'll do the outro stuff. Well, if you like what you see here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, punch that like button, and ring that notification bell. Because you get stuff delivered to your sub box every single week by YouTube of our stuff. And that's just great. You always get to see us on Wednesdays and Fridays. For one, to get your predictions for the week and to put in those odds at Vegas. And then two, you get the news for the week. This was a very slow news week. We're very sorry for how little amount of stuff the video had, but there's our Thanksgiving special. There wasn't that much news. So hopefully you're all eating turkey with your family. If you're in America, if you're somewhere else, happy, I guess, November 26th, 27th, depending on where you are. We're not going to get into that. But I just hope that you guys are having a great day no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing. I hope that you are having a great and amazing day out there. And stay safe and have fun this Thanksgiving.
All right, Jack, do the Instagram polls.
Don't
plugs.
forget to follow the socials for participation in what we do in the news and polls for predictions. And like Josh said, have a great Thanksgiving. Eat turkeys. Hopefully your team eats, like I said in the last, the last predictions. Hope your team eats a W. And if you're a New York Jets fan, hope your team eats an L. And we'll see you guys back here next week for hopefully a faster news week. That's what we're hoping for as the push for the playoffs continues. We'll see you guys next week if there are no closing thoughts.
I guess put in the comments what your favorite Thanksgiving food is.
There we go.
There we go.
So we'll see you guys next week, same time, same place, same wherever you watch, whenever you watch, and hope you enjoy. See you guys later.